Okay, so once the cryogenerator head is on the ground, you can either put it straight onto the ground, or what I do sometimes is put a piece of cardboard on the ground, but today I forgot, so my bad. So you put it on the ground, and then once it's on the ground, you can lower the crane down slightly more so that you can completely remove this holster, whatever, from the cryogenerator. Or from the condenser head, sorry. And then once you're done with that, you can simply just lift this guy up so it's not all in your way as you're working. So can you put video kind of the inside of the cryogenerator? Can you catch that? Can you come in video? Hold on. So the next thing you want to do is move the crane and the chains as much out of your way as you can, and then we're going to go ahead and dry the inside of the condenser head. So just some regular paper towels. Grab some regular paper towels. Dry the inside of the condenser. Alright. That's kind of the first step in cleaning the inside of the condenser head. So the very first step is just get all this kind of soot and stuff off of the outside, and particularly where you have this copper inside part, you want to make sure that there's nothing obstructing these little slits right here. Okay? So once you do that and you dry this all off, then you're going to go ahead and get some petroleum ether. So you're going to grab some petroleum ether, alright, and then clean the inside of the condenser head. It's important that you only use petroleum ether. Nothing else is to be used to clean anything that touches the inside of the cryogenerator. So I'm going to repeat it again. Petroleum ether. Petroleum ether. As a matter of fact, let's just pause it. Petroleum ether. Just zoom in on this. Petroleum ether. Nothing else. Petroleum ether. Petroleum ether. And this is because I don't know, the manufacturers told me one time it's the only thing that completely like dissolves the oil and stuff when you're trying to clean it. If you try to use IPA or something like that or anything else, it doesn't dissolve fast enough, so you leave IPA in all of the orifices and stuff, and then it creates a big problem once the cryogenerators are cold and they're working. So, like I said, petroleum fucking ether. Okay, thank you.
Are you gonna censor that part out?
No. Petroleum fucking ether. Okay. Then you simply make sure you're not using the same dirty one that you just used. And for any maintenance, it's also useful to have a trash bag around because things get pretty messy. So you would just spray some petroleum ether on a rag, a clean rag, or some paper towels or something. Just kind of get the inside a little wet with petroleum ether, and then simply just clean it like you would clean something else. I guess you should be familiar with that, unless you had a maid or something. Then hopefully, I guess you wash them clean. But I'm sure you've seen people clean some shit. Okay, so just clean this thing like you would clean anything else, and then once you're done with that, then make sure that
Hey, can we see how that rag looks so far?
huh?
Let's see how dirty the rag looks so far. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, see, so it and this was just cleaned maybe about a week or two ago, so this isn't as bad as it can get. Alright, so you just want to go through and make sure that this is all clean, and then when you're done with that, come back through and make sure it's all dry once again with another set rags or paper towels, not the same ones that you used to clean it. Okay, So first you dry, then you petroleum ether it, then you wipe the petroleum ether off, and then you come back through once more and then dry it. Okay, and then you leave it for maybe like an hour or something like that. Give it enough time to dissolve. You shouldn't need to do that, but sometimes when it's cold or something like that, it's just wise to do it so you can ensure that all the petroleum ether has evaporated. Because you don't want anything inside this head that could freeze up and mess something up. So petroleum ether has the best chance of not doing that, but still we just like to double check and be sure. Okay, so steps one more time. Dry off and wipe off. Put petroleum ether down. Wipe the petroleum ether off and clean the inside of the head, and then dry and remove all the petroleum ether and then let it sit for a few minutes. Alright, so that's how you clean the inside of the condenser head. Alright,